everyone, Nary here from DrakeWingGaming, or some of you know me on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm doing a little bit of a different kind of video. I just finished replaying The Last of Us on my PS4 Pro, a game which I hold near and dear to my heart. And I am very hyped for the next Last of Us Part 2. However, I am having a few concerns. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna watch this trailer, the newer trailer, and I will point out what I am worried about. Alright? So let's just watch the trailer together.
Scale of 1 to 10. How would you rate our kiss from last night?
Look who decided to join us. All right. You all know the drill. Run your routes. Mark your logbooks. You run into anything you can't handle.
Ellie!
You come back.
Dina, where are you? Get off me! Please stop! No!
Tommy, I have to finish it.
You have no idea what you're walking into.
What are you doing?
You don't know how large that group is, how armed.
I don't care. You can't stop this. What the hell are you doing here?
You think I'd let you do this on your own?
Okay, now, I love that trailer. I thought it was awesome. However, there are a few issues I have with this. But what we're going to do is we're going to go through it scene by scene. I'm going to give my opinion. Okay, so it's okay. I believe this is set. This one is set in Utah. This is where the first game ended in Tommy's settlement. Okay, so they've expanded. It looks like this is a huge area for people to live in. I imagine the cold weather also kind of slows the infected down. So let's see. We got Joel talking. I mean, not Joel. We've got Ellie talking to Dina here, who is her girlfriend. I'm glad I'm glad that Naughty Dog is not afraid to actually show off a lesbian relationship, because it was established in the first game, in the first game's DLC, Left Behind, that Ellie is bisexual. So this does not break her lore or her character. Okay, this is something that was established canon in the game itself. So you can't complain about her suddenly being gay just to include diversity. And I like the way they interact with each other. You know, they're kind of playful, they're kind of shy around each other, like people who are in a new relationship. You know, they're testing the waters. Let's see, Naughty Dog, fantastic studio, and we have a really nice shot of the town here. A beautiful, gorgeous backdrop of the mountains and the trees. I wonder how much of this is actually, you know, rendered on the PS4. This is probably an engine. Well, some of this is probably in engine. And Ellie and a bunch of other people, looks like they're going out scavenging for supplies. I don't see Joel anywhere. I wonder where he went, because he's absent for most of this trailer. So I think that for a good chunk of this game, it's just going to be Ellie by herself. No, which makes sense. This is more of a coming of age. I think this is more of a coming of age story. But Naughty Dog is selling this as something a little different, and this is what has me worried. So Naughty Dog says that this is going to be a bloody revenge story. Now, there's a problem that I have with that, and I will get to it. Let's see, there's the horses galloping away into the distance. And there they are. Looks like they've... What I really liked about The Last of Us Part 1 is the ability to go into all these abandoned houses and just see how people lived. You know, scrounge for supplies and such just to make it by. That's one of the things I really loved about the game, is that you could actually go into most of the houses that you came across. And they all had this kind of lived-in, decayed feeling to them. They still had... The people who used to live there still had all their little knickknacks and their pictures and their, like, gaming consoles and their memories just out on display, because everyone... Because when the infection broke out, everyone had to leave in a rush. So people left all their stuff behind. That's why it kind of reminds me of Metro in that way, because you get to go into all those abandoned places and see how people lived. And we have what looks like a very dead moose. I think this is a moose. This thing, something got a hold of this thing. I don't know if it was, I really don't know if this was, clickers or the cordyceps infected, because they would have to be faster than normal to catch a moose, and I think Naughty Dog maybe has a few surprises for us. I hope so. But let's see. Yep, we've got the fungus texture. This is really cool. I like the way the fungus spread and had huge clumps of it in the environment in the first game. Let's see. Yeah, she's getting closer. Oh, the floor's about to fall out from under her. And you hear that clicking noise, and then we get a good first look at the new model for the clickers. Man, that is super freaking detailed, and it looks like the fungus has overtaken most of their body, so they're actually starting to look like the bloaters, which are the ones who've been infected a long time. And these are actually starting to resemble more like claws or gnarled fingers, which could be just as bad as claws. Getting scratched by a tree branch is pretty nasty. But oh, that's Dina. Yep, that's Dina, not Ellie. So I think in the first trailer she shoots it in the head, doesn't do much, shoots it again. That stays true to the first game. Oftentimes it would take 2 headshots to down a clicker, unless you were using like a high-powered rifle, or the Diablo Magnum, which is one of my favorite guns. Let's see. Alright. They've got... Yep, she's lost track of Dina. She's traveling in the snow. Yep, she's calling out. I love the tracking cam shot for this. How it kind of bumps and bobs as she rides her horse. Okay, now this also brings to mind near the end of the first game, when Ellie has to set out on her own to help protect Joel, and she comes across that big cabin. This is what reminds me of that. And I like how you can see the light from the inside. You know, fancy lighting tech. Can we just talk about how absolutely stunning and photorealistic this looks? This looks amazing. Look at the light from the window just reflecting on the boards. And we've got the, man, I love that. The chandelier made of antlers. It's so cool. Man. Oh, man, we've got that great texture work right there. Fantastic. And this is where it starts to get into really dark territory, and this starts to be my main issue with the trailer. And I know this trailer is a few months old, but after after just beating The Last of Us for I think the third or fourth time, I got inspired to take a look at this. Maybe this might be something I start doing for the channel. Maybe I start looking at trailer breakdowns for you guys. I think I would like that. So we've got a trail of blood leading here. Obviously, Dina has been kidnapped. I don't know by who. I'm guessing by the Fireflies. In that first reveal trailer, it looks like Ellie's hunting Fireflies. And you got... This, I believe, is actually in-game. See, man, I love how detailed her face is. It looks fantastic. All the little freckles, you can see her pores and everything. I love how the eyebrows and eyelashes are individually rendered, and the creases in her lips. Very realistic. Let's see. Now she's on the ground. She's been bloodied and beaten. Yeah. Now...
Please stop!
Okay, this is where I believe Naughty Dog gives away a major plot point, and I think that is a massive mistake on their part. Now, when the game comes out, I'm definitely going to cover it, but this is where my main problem rears its head with this. I think Naughty Dog is giving away far too much in this trailer, because she loses track of Dina. She finds a trail of blood. She gets abducted and beaten and is forced to watch as someone off-screen is murdered. And since Naughty Dog has said this is a bloody revenge story, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that her girlfriend gets killed. Now, I could be wrong. They could just be setting us up, you know, mucking with our expectations, so to speak. I hope that's the case, because if it's not, this is a huge problem for the game, because they're giving away a major spoiler in the trailer, like a lot of Hollywood movies do that I just cannot stand. I'd rather experience the spoilers in the actual content that I'm consuming and not the media that represents it. You know, I don't want to know the twist in the trailer that robs it of its shock value in the game. But anyway, here we see Ellie leaning on a sofa of some kind, and as you can see, she's taken a few hits, a few nasty hits in her day. Also, it looks like she's got a tattoo here. Oh, cool. Ellie's definitely a badass. Yeah, she's a badass. I hope they cast Joel as and I hope they cast Liam Neeson as Joel in the movie. Who do we have? Okay, that's Tommy. That is Joel's brother. And he's coming over to help her and console her because, as I think what happened is she lost Dina. And she's packing. She's getting ready to go out on a trek. He's trying to talk her out of it. She's getting ready to go enact some justice, some vigilante justice. She's female. She's Batgirl. Ah, man, this is I think this is actually gameplay footage right here. This area, oh my god, it is incredible. Look at the individual blades of grass that are rendered, and the details on the buildings and everything. This is a PS4 game, guys. It's gonna look like a huge step up from the original, and the original still holds up very well to this day. So you got her walking, and okay, she's still talking to Tommy, and she's healing quite a bit. And she took a nasty hit to her eye right there. Man, I love the water. Wow, this reminds me of God of War. Boy, girl. But yeah, we've got the ruins of civilization. We've got a collapsed bridge right here. Wonder if we're going to get any aquatic enemies. I don't think so. Ooh, we've got a subway. We've got Looks like a militia or soldiers of some sort. I don't know if we're going to be battling the military in this. They'll probably come up at some point. Yeah, they're moving out on her. Okay, any markings? Any markings? No, I can't tell who these people are. And, oh wow, that guy's completely naked. Alright. Yeah, he's being tortured, so. Dark game, very dark game. We've got Ellie shooting at something. Oh, she's shooting at one of those people. There's that awesome, gorgeous weapon model, the nice reflections in the water. Come on, guys, this looks like it's from a movie. I love the lighting from the fires being cast on the trees. It's really great work. Oh, we got someone above her. Hits her with an arrow. Yep, hits her with an arrow. I love that animation. One of the things I liked about the animations in the first game is that when you get hit by something, it actually throws you back. You flinch, depending on where you get hit. Yeah, it's like a big part where she gets injured and she has to fix herself. Oof. Her hands are just shaking. She's about to do something. I just know it. Yeah, she's about to kill some people. Yep, she killing some people. Man, look at the freaking the bullet wound, the individually rendered like raindrops. I know this is probably just a normal map overlay on a character texture, but still, it looks really convincing. Oh, they did. Nice. Oh man, nice muzzle flash from that shotgun. Oh, someone getting stabbed. Someone getting stabbed. Oh man, multiple times. Yep. Ah man. Wonder if they got procedural damage deformation. That would be interesting. Someone about to get hit with an axe. And we have what looks like the new bloater model. Yep. This looks like a new bloater, and it looks way more infected than the original. Oh man, look at the particle effects from the spores. That looks great. The lighting looks absolutely fantastic in this. Man, imagine those things lumbering at you. One of those things gets close to you and you're dead. One thing I also notice in this, that hunting rifle now has a scope. I bet there's going to be weapon customization in this, and I applaud them for that. God, those things are getting close. Ellie, girl, you better have a shiv on you. Oh, Ellie's getting attacked by a doggo. Oh, poor doggy. I know, he's a trained dog, trained to kill people. Ooh, that's an infected. We got some physics objects jangling about. A little backpack. We got one crawling on the floor. We got... Oh, that's creepy. I don't know what that is. We got another one in the corner there. All kinds of creep. Ooh! Holy crap, she blew a hole through his head and I can see out the other side. Damn! That is brutal. That nice blood trail going back. Oh my god, Ellie. Oh my god, girl, you need to run. A nice shot here. That's cool. Someone's trying to, looks like, get in or get away. Let's see. Oh! Oh! Nope, they got jibbed. What do we got here? Oh, she's getting grabbed by an infected in the vehicle. Get him off, Ellie. And this part is really interesting. Now, this looks, I think they are definitely teasing Joel here. Here, let's do... Yeah, I think they're teasing Joel here. She realizes that it's someone she knows. Man, I love the way they did that. Like the facial animations, the raising of the eyebrows, the relaxing of the grip. She knows it's someone she can trust. And she lit something on fire, that's for sure. What do we have? And she turns around, but here's a weird thing, though. Says, what are you doing here? And then Joel... Here's what confuses me about this. So, this is not the same environment. This is not the same environment. This is really weird. So I'm wondering if Joel went through something that altered his appearance. That's what makes me think of that. Like, maybe he got his face all scarred up and they don't want to reveal that yet. But this is clearly a different scene. They're in an old, musty, worn-down house. And Joel here, looking awesome as usual. Man, I love the God, individually rendered follicles of hair. That's absolutely insane. Looks like he took a little bit of a hit right there. He's got a lot of scars on him. You think I'd let you do this alone? And then, The Last of Us Part 2. Alright guys, so that was my thoughts on The Last of Us Part 2. Why I'm a little bit worried about it. About... you know, some of the reveals they're giving us. I do trust Naughty Dog. I've always loved their games. I've always had a deep place in my heart for the Uncharted series because it's basically Indiana Jones. And I've always loved The Last of Us because it's just, it's crazy, post-apocalyptic, super depressing, but a more realistic take on a zombie outbreak, you know? I really like it. It's why I'm not a fan of The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead these days just focus on human drama. Like, oh, the humans are the worst things, and the walkers are just like a sideshow now. They don't have much of a place in the show anymore. They just kind of show up and eat a couple people. People get away. People learn from their mistakes. People grow. People run into other people, and people start murder, torturing, sexually assaulting others. So, yeah, that's The Walking Dead in a nutshell these days. But The Last of Us, while it does have its fair share of human drama, it also focuses on the infected, which I like, and how people are living around them, coping with their presence. So, anyway, guys, that was my thoughts on The Last of Us Part 2 trailer. I'm looking forward to the game. I'm hoping that some of my worries are kind of assuaged before release time, but we'll really only know when the game comes out. So, this has been Nary. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I think I'm going to be doing more of these trailer breakdown videos. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.